You're right, guy on Facebook. Kevin Spacey's apology was perfect. It's not like he made it all about his fuzzy memory and how brave he is for coming out, trying to draw us away from the word pedophile. And you're right, Facebook dude, Brett Ratner's allegations were much more recent and gross, the shining beacon of what we should focus on. Why even get mad about Dustin Hoffman? After all, when it comes to sexual harassment, you only get the bonus points if we all can agree it was really, really bad. And you're right, Anthony Rapp shouldn't have been at that party. Didn't he know better? To be a 14-year-old surrounded by adults he thought he could trust. As you said on my Facebook wall, it's not your fault if a minor sneaks into a bar and you hit on her. Kevin Spacey was just too drunk, right? Alcohol makes for such a good excuse, right? And you're right, Facebook douchebag. Why did these women wait decades to speak? Now their statements are pointless. It's not like women did try to come forward but were silenced by the laughter or the threats. It's not like women have been killed for less than saying the name of a man who hurt them. And you're right. Maybe if I had just come forward, he never would have gone for her. Maybe if I had said something instead of watering down my words, he would not have found weaker prey. He was 36, a grown man. I was 18, barely legal. And she was 10, a goddamn child. He got me drunk, led me away from my friends. Half a year later, he led her away from a party for adults into the same room he took me. He is quoted in saying, "I do not recall touching her, but I know I was extremely intoxicated." I have read all of the articles on his trial, dug up the forums, seen the people of Ashland speak of how this child dragged such a nice man's name through the mud. What horrid liars we women make of ourselves. In reading all I could on my assailant, I unearthed an article on how the attorney called me, swore me into the trial over the phone. Funny, I don't remember this. Repressed it so deep, I thought these words a waking nightmare. In my statement, I admit to the coercion of drinking his unwanted kiss. But I'm also quoted in saying that it was so not a big deal. I know what he would have done if I had been more drunk, but I also know as a scared 19-year-old lying fetal in my dorm, I did not think that room full of strangers would believe me, was taught how young girls should not make fusses about themselves. You're right. Maybe if I had spoken after he kept touching me, she might have been spared. Maybe if I had told the truth on that phone call, he would have stayed in jail. Maybe I would not sleep in this bed of guilt, never knowing if she is okay, never getting to tell her, "I'm so sorry." I pray each day that you are happy, live a normal life, that you never think about him or his hands like I think about his hands all of the time. So you're right, Facebook guy. Isn't this just a witch hunt none of us ever asked for?